Mom, we understand, is about the bittersweet mother-daughter relationship and how the mother defends the family. Since you're a real mom, how much did you connect with it? And tell us a little bit about how, from the inception stage, how mom came into your life.
Being a mother has really helped me to understand the character's pain, and I could relate to the character, and I could feel what she was going through. The Devaki, my character. It's not just about mother, it's about a daughter. It's about teenagers, what they go through. And I feel it's a universal, it's for universal. It's for everybody, this subject.
Ma'am, are you at that stage where more than scripts and production units, it's your particular connection with the character that matters the most to you? Shashi from English, I'm sure was like that, and I'm sure Devaki is also a little bit like that, ma'am.
Well, every character is very special to me, and I really give credit to my directors because believing in me and giving me such wonderful roles.
So when mom came to you, what was that spark that you saw in the script that made you choose it, ma'am?
Well, it's a plot. It touched me, it moved me, and I had a good feeling about the script, and I always go by my instincts.
And you must be delighted that A.R. Rahman is also part of the team. You mentioned a lot during the press meet earlier today, ma'am.
Absolutely, because always Ravi's and my dream that Rahman should give the music for mom, and it's really wonderful to have him in this way. Well, I don't want to do films just sake of doing it. I wanted to enjoy during the movie. It should be always special for me, and that's the reason, when I heard mom, the script, I was very keen to do the movie.
Female-oriented films, ma'am, let's talk a little bit about that. And they're doing really well irrespective of the language, be it Hindi or in Tamil right here. It's a really heartening trend, right? Would you agree with that?
Well, the producers the filmmakers are exploring, making new and different subjects, and that's also heroine-oriented films like Pikku, Kahani, Queen, and of course English. It's really wonderful time to be in this industry, and I'm very lucky that I'm still able to be part of these films.
It's interesting you mentioned that, because I wanted to ask you whether it's better being a leading lady today than say 20 years ago. How would you describe, we know that the number of films that are coming today, and we know the kind of characters that are being written, strong women characters in some films. So is it better of being a leading lady today than it was 20 years ago, ma'am, and during your peak time, say 70s and 80s?
Well, 20 years back, I remember doing heroine-oriented films like Chalbaz, Chandni, Nagina.
Even right here, Gayatri, so many other films.
Gayatri, and of course, and many films in Tamil also. But that had its own beauty, and now the things have changed, the times have changed, and better subjects, better, everything is really good.
300 films, ma'am, this is your 300th film. I'd like to know that when your older Tamil films or older films that are played on TV and maybe you get a chance to watch that, what goes through your mind at that point of time?
Beautiful memories, and definitely there is, first thing it comes to my mind is my mother, and because she always been there in every shooting. And so many memories, it's really, you can't explain.
आपने उन्हें बताया नहीं?
क्या?
कि मैं आपकी बेटी नहीं हूँ, मैम?
मैं फील कर सकता हूँ जो आप फील कर रही हैं।
कोई नहीं जानता मैं क्या फील कर रही हूँ।
But if there is one favorite character from an old Tamil film that you recall with fondness, what would it be, ma'am?
Ram Pirai, of course. Many of them. My first film, I'm always grateful to K. Balachandra. When I was just 12, he just gave me such a major role.
Right.
So, Mundru Mudichi. And of course, Meendum Kokila. Well, yes, but many I don't remember.
There's a splurge of filmmakers in Tamil cinema right now making strong women character roles also. How often can we see Sridevi back on the Tamil screen? Mom, I know, is a wonderful subject that's being dubbed here, and I'm sure our audiences are looking forward to it. But how often can we get to see Sridevi back in the screen here, ma'am?
Well, it all depends on subject. If anything good comes, definitely I would love to be part of that.
Mom means Amma in Tamil, and Amma in Tamil Nadu can refer to only one person, Jayalalitha ma'am. I'm sure you have a lot of memories associated with her. Just can you recall some memories with her, and if there's a biopic on her, would you like to play that, ma'am?
A big responsibility to play such an icon, such a legend character. I feel it's too early for me to do justice to that kind of a role. And of course, I was a child star, and in child you really admire somebody like a goddess. You been watching her, and it's really sweet memories.